Well, here's the scissor lift again. Got it working again. It broke a piece of wood cross brace last night. Piece I had across here. I had a narrow piece right here. So I put a wider piece in, and I had the attachment here. I had it going through here with a 1/4 inch rod, and it worked pretty decent, but it was bowing my 1/4 inch rod. It was a little too thin. It was not sturdy enough, so it was bowing. And this backup plate helps to brace this pivot point, make it work a little bit better. Had a little bit too much gap between it, really. Right now I'm operating it with the 3/8 rod here, and seems to be working okay. It's not bowing the rod, but I need to put another cross brace right here to hold this bracket from folding under like that. So it is working. Main reason I built it was to work on my guitars, so I wouldn't have to stoop down and look at the to check the frets and everything. I could get it up at eye level. Where I could just stand here and look at it, or even sit down and get it at the right height where I could look across the frets and see if the neck is bowed or how straight everything is. Get a light behind it and see if there's any gaps in there. This one should be okay because I've already done this one. Light's a little too short to go up that high, but anyway. Let me get a little bit higher. You look right in there and see if there's any gaps. This is the prototype out of wood. I'm hoping to build one out of aluminum one of these days. If I can get this one to where I'm satisfied. I think if I go with aluminum it'll work. It is a little rickety though. I don't like that. And I can only put a cross brace across here and here. Everywhere else it's going to hit something. So I don't know what to do about that. I've looked at real scissor lifts and kind of followed the way the arms are made on those. It could be that the arms are just too skinny. Maybe they need to be beefed up something. Some, I don't know. Let's bring it back down. That creaking noise is just the wood joints creaking, pivot joints. I noticed I do have a little crack right here in the wood where that bolt goes through there. That might give me a problem. I'd go ahead and build one out of aluminum, but their aluminum's so expensive right now. Plus I have to get somebody to weld it together for me with aluminum weld. I don't know how to weld and don't have the equipment either. Because I'm going to use angle for the frame, and of course it'll be open on the bottom, the angle just turned in, and angle around the top, so it'll be open in the middle, and just angle across here and down here, and then I'll mount a piece of thin plywood or something to it. So it'll be fairly lightweight, and the arms are going to be made out of 3/4 inch tubing. So they're no longer than they are. It should be they're fairly stiff. Thought about going with the steel, but steel adds so much weight to it. This actuator arm here only has 150 pound capacity, and as it is now with the guitar sitting on there, when it first goes to take off it kind of struggles a little bit. That could be the way the pivot joint is. Let's get a shot from over here as we bring it down. And we go back up. Something just broke. This joint's breaking right there. It's going up. There's a hand shaking. Let me get around here where I can sit down and hold the camera and go up. Let me cut this darn light off over here. Get it out of the way. Oh, that thing's leaning now. For some reason. Better get the guitar off of there. Oh, I see what happened. The bracket that holds the actuator arm, I just had some short screws holding it in there and they pulled loose. That's what that is. That's allowing it to, nothing there to hold it. It's kind of real unstable. I needed some longer screws, but I didn't have any. Should have got some when I went to those this evening, but I didn't think about it. Of course, this plywood's only a 1/2 inch thick, so I couldn't go too much thicker anyway. Unless I run a bolt all the way through it and put a nut on the bottom side, but then it wouldn't sit flat, so it's always something to deal with. Well, let's bring it back down. Okay, we'll do some more tinkering with it and try to work out some of the bugs. And maybe one day we'll have it working decent enough where I can be satisfied that I can make one out of aluminum, the same type of design, and see how that goes.